Drew, what is your favorite sport to watch?
Football.
What's your favorite sports team?
I can't really tell you right now, but probably the Packers.
Probably. Where did you last buy your clothes?
Probably at Foot Locker.
What's your favorite thing to do in your spare time?
I don't know. I like to hang out with friends, do that kind of college stuff.
What is your major?
I'm an economics major.
And why did you choose that?
I don't know. It made sense to me, so I didn't know what else to do when I came into college.
Are you religious?
Yes.
How do you feel about being the center of attention?
Sometimes it's fun if it's good attention.
What's your favorite clothing brand?
Favorite clothing brand? Nike. Does that seem like a good answer?
How do you feel about facial hair on men?
I don't know. Some guys can rock some facial hair pretty good as long as it's not patchy.
How long has it been since you came out?
I'm straight.
What's your favorite sport to watch?
Ooh. I would say baseball is probably my favorite sport to watch.
And what's your favorite sports team?
Minnesota Twins.
Where do you buy your clothes at?
Usually like Express or H&M.
What's your favorite thing to do in your spare time?
I don't really get spare time, but probably volleyball would probably be my favorite thing to do.
What's your major?
Advertising.
And why did you choose that?
I don't know. I kind of always just kind of like the concept of like the psychology behind like selling things to people, and then I kind of got into like the creativity of it, and now I'm kind of looking into going into the managing side of it, so like brand manager, things like that. So yeah, I've just kind of slowly changed my path a few times, but I think I'm sticking with one now that I like. So yeah.
Are you a religious person?
Yeah, to an extent.
How do you feel about being the center of attention?
I don't mind it.
What would you say is your favorite clothing brand?
Probably Express. I really like their clothes.
How do you feel about facial hair on men?
I'm not a huge fan of it.
And how long has it been since you came out?
Let's see. Freshman year of college / like senior year of high school, so about 4 or 5
What's
years.
your favorite sport to watch?
Football.
And what's your favorite sports team?
Green Bay Packers. Yeah. Sorry.
Where's the last place you bought clothes at?
Probably Sabres.
Okay, I don't even know what that is, but what's your favorite thing to do in your spare time?
I like to play video games.
What's your major?
Elementary education.
And why'd you choose that?
I've always liked like working with little kids and stuff, and I don't know. Seemed good thing to do.
Are you a religious person?
No.
How do you feel about being the center of attention?
I guess I'd like it. I don't know. Social butterfly.
What's your favorite brand of clothing?
Sports clothing, like Nike.
How do you feel about facial hair on men?
It's great.
And how long has it been since you came out?
Oh. I haven't.
What's your favorite sport to watch?
I really enjoy watching tennis and volleyball.
And do you have a favorite sports team?
Honestly, I do not really have a favorite sports team.
Where's the last place you bought clothes at?
I usually buy my clothes at Gap or PacSun or... yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do in your spare time?
I like listening to music and hanging out with friends.
What's your major?
My major's chemistry.
And why did you choose that?
I really enjoy science, and I always like to find a right answer to things, and also I minor in Spanish and dance. And those are both things I really am passionate about.
Are you religious?
Yes, I am. I am a Christian.
Okay. And how do you feel about being the center of attention?
Honestly, it's nice, but it's not like something I like try to seek out among my friends and other people.
What's your favorite clothing brand?
Gap for sure. That's my favorite store.
How do you feel about facial hair in men?
It's nice. Gives it a little like more masculine man, but whatever.
How long has it been since you came out?
It's probably been about, let me think. Well, I came out to my best friends in the summer before college, and also I came out to my parents not really pretty recently, actually, and they're really not cool with it. And
What's
they're
your favorite
accepting.
sport to watch?
Probably football.
And what's your favorite sports team?
Green Bay Packers.
Where's the last place you bought your clothes?
The last place I bought my clothes, probably the Nike store.
What's your favorite thing to do in your spare time?
Hang out with my roommates.
What's your major?
Economics and business.
Why did you choose that?
Because in my classes I took my freshman and sophomore year, those were just the ones that interested me the most.
Are you a religious person?
No.
How do you feel about being the center of attention?
I don't dislike it, but I don't go out of my way to get to be the center of attention, I guess.
What's your favorite brand of clothing?
Probably Nike.
How do you feel about facial hair on men?
I like it.
How long has it been since you came out?
Since I came out.
Yes.
Where?
Okay. What's your favorite sport to watch?
Football or basketball?
And what's your favorite sports team?
Green Bay Packers.
Where was the last place you bought clothes?
Our Eau Claire swim apparel.
What's your favorite thing to do in your spare time?
Hang out at home with my roommates.
What's your major?
Business economics.
Why did you choose that?
Because I've always been interested in econ and it came easy and naturally to me.
Are you a religious person?
No. Just Luke marrying God is like the last digit of pi. It's my view on religion.
How do you feel about being the center of attention?
I guess it's fine. I've never noticed myself as the center of attention though. So.
What's your favorite brand of clothing?
Nike.
How do you feel about facial hair on men? How long has it been since you came out?
Came out of the womb.
How long have you been gay?
I am not gay.
Alright.
So what we've done here with these interviews of both heterosexual and homosexual individuals is that we're trying to look at cultural differences in between the two. With cultural identity, you can identify yourself as either a heterosexual, a homosexual, even bisexual person. But what we're trying to do is limit try to disprove some of the stereotypes that some homosexuals seem to have acquired for themselves, some of which are including being more religious, loving to be the center of attention more often, etc. Now I'm buying clothes at different kind of stores, like higher end and stuff like that. What we found with what you've seen in these past interviews is that not every homosexual person follows those stereotypes, just as every heterosexual person is the same in their own way as well. We had some heterosexual people, some people we've interviewed that were extremely religious, and others that were not religious whatsoever. And then we had some homosexual individuals that were some religious and some not so religious at all. The most interesting was the idea of being in the center of attention. They said that the stereotype is that homosexuals would want to be in the center of attention more than heterosexuals would. It seemed like when you were interviewing them that it was almost the opposite, if not equal, on terms of being in the center of attention. We had a couple that say that heterosexual individuals would love to be the center of attention all the time because they are a social butterfly, if you will. Other than that, the cultural identity theory, we identify ourselves from what our culture sees from us. Sometimes it can be our sexual orientation, others can be our hair color, and it can also be our gender. What we like to see is that stereotypes can be limited by just whether your sexual orientation is different or not.